We're back. Here we are. We're here doing the thing with the stuff, and it's here, and it's time, and yes, here all of us, yay. How ya doing? How ya doing, Jolt? Acquirer of the first quack. The very first quack. Wah, 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 wah. Oh, that's... Boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy, that new emote. That sure is something now, isn't it? I wonder how, like, what could I have done to make that smiley face scan better? It it just, it looks like a butt. It looks like a butt. I love the idea of it, and at some point I'm gonna make a nicer one. And, like, I may have to retain this for posterity. Might just have to plonk it in the free emotes somewhere. But, like, I had the emotes. I had the emotes. I had the slots. So why not, huh? Why not? It's just... oh, this is gonna take some getting used to. But, today, everything seems to be, working properly and reasonably and not capturing wrong. So, we're gonna boot up the game. And I think we're gonna get to listen to the intro this time. Because the sound is definitely on. I checked. The capture is definitely not capturing the wrong thing. Maybe I don't know if it's capturing the right thing, but it's not capturing the wrong thing, at least. Here's this part. I really wonder if that guy survived. If that index messenger survived. I was going to point at him with the mouse, but it's not letting me move the mouse yet. Also, I should look over the cards to see, like, what is her deal? Because there's the punchy guy, there's the shooting a lot guy, there's the commander-in-chief. Correct. Correct, Jeremiah. Yeah. It is a bop. Well, is it a bop? There's that triangle chart where it's got bop, it's got jam, and it's got banger. Is it perhaps a different pole of that? Ah, darn. Right. None of these guys are armed yet. We got Hakma, we got Shock. I already got Pank down here. I haven't asked Mental. Yeah, these crews are already geared up. We're running a wee bit sluggish today. There's Boba, Solaris, Anthraquinone. We've got Owlin and Chazine. We need to find another friend for them to go in here. Robin, Kitsune, and Hatoya. Yeah, that fits. We gotta find someone to go with Shock in here. We gotta. Who will it be? Who will it be? Well, I mean, I could make it Julia Guerin, but they haven't actually come by yet. There's Fear the Beekeeper, which is a great name, but again, they haven't actually come by yet. I might just have to allow this to happen this way. Alright, I'm gonna make this the most generic page imaginable. One, two, three, four, five. And what? Well, they've got multiple dice. Let's give them the cheap pages. So focus fire is for discarding a whole bunch of pages. So there we go. This is definitely missing things. This is non-specialized. This is thrown together. This is just for the sake of having something as I go into this fight. I could go with Kalo's page, which is just a sick as hell page. The Liu pages look like they are meant to be pack-ins. Let's go with enhanced pages. Do I have any spare enhanced pages? Well, we got Valerie and Anton. Sure, we'll throw in Valerie and Anton. That was the wrong one. Whack. So, Rhea can re-equip that. Hi, Mesmer. How you doing? And then Shock Attack can have Valerie. Cool. This is gonna be an incredibly one-sided loss. But I will learn something. Oh, this is a smoke sweeper. Ain't that something? So, appearance projection. We're gonna scroll all the way down and make Hakma wear Hakma's outfit. Where is Hakma's outfit? There we go, right at the bottom. Alright, there's Hakma, looking as Hakma ought. If I get Hakma Dante's monocle, which eye is that gonna be on? You are upsetty because your internet is still messed up. You even went to the AT&T store, but the office they were trying to get to was closed today. Oh, delightful, just great. It's probably not the same problem, but my mother has recently been having a big heap of trouble with the internet and it taking forever to get fixed. Yep, here's the murder tree. It has a brain now. Yeah, don't look away. Don't look away or it'll get you. Will awaken in 3 scenes. If you stagger something, it doesn't go down. If a librarian engages in combat against another character, all other librarians take massive damage. Okay. So, after fighting with a librarian, inflict them with Feeble, equal to the number of pages they've used. However, takes twice as much stagger damage from deflects. Okay. Wings for an old god. Fascinating. Either way, it looks like I'm going to need a very defense-focused build here. Uses a mass attack, takes twice as much stagger damage. If it remains active for 3 scenes, it spawns new ones. Great. Delightful. Just great. Okay, here we go. I'm going to hate this. The internet is still stating no connection. You can still watch YouTube and search stuff, but if you try playing anything or getting on Netflix, it doesn't work. Gave them the payment confirmation, but they couldn't turn it on because their system says we still... Oh! God. These are all counter dice. So... Okay. Well. And they're all like 3 to 6. So on 2, I'll throw in. You know what? On 2, I'll throw in an Observe. And bayonet combat? Yeah, bayonet combat sounds good. Alright, let's go. Ow. So, I'm not dealing very much damage to this. But it's paralyzed now. That should definitely start to help. And we'll throw in that, as well as a smoking pipe, as well as another smoking pipe. Decrease the power of offensive dice. Yeah. Okay, let's try this again. Tink. Ouch. Kind of getting the sense that you can't paralyze counter dice. Oh, of course it was an evade. Looks like something out of a YouTube horror series. Well, this stupid thing is a horror story for sure. Loss of senses? Alright. Doesn't help much. It's inflicting bleed. It is not paralyzed. You know, I'm just gonna shoot it. Bang! Oh, it gets counter dice for that. Okay, it's been staggered. Perfect. Nom 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 nom. Okay, so. Yep. I'm turbo screwed. Because if I attack anything, it gets super mad at me. So watch this. Everyone's going to be taking massive piles of damage. Yeah, so there's the screaming and the bleeding, and everybody is suffering immensely. Yep, so, people have exploded. And it didn't even die. And I can't even let it just kill me, because it doesn't do that. I have to manually engage in combat every single time. Okay, so Shock is dead. Oh. All other librarians. Okay, I could send in somebody kitted out to be Lone Fixer here. Alright. However, that much strength wouldn't necessarily be helpful. Like 7 or 8 creatures in that. Okay. So next turn, this thing gets mad. Bayonet combat. Focus fire. Reload. 17, dang. So I see this thing is functionally immune to most types of damage. Or I just keep hitting it with Pierce. Oh, I'm at emotion level 5. These are all counter dice. Charge. I'm ready for this to be over. These are all ranged. Oh, it's back. Oh. I see. We'll try reloading there, and we'll try reloading there. Okay. So, we want to stagger stuff quickly, and we want to have one person who's really good at, you know, turbo murder. Okay, we want heavy defenses. I'm gonna melt these pages down. Empty the bookshelf. Revert the attributions. Unequip. Hakma's torso is gone. Unfortunate. Valerie. Empty the bookshelf. Revert the attribution. Unequip. Rhea. Empty the bookshelf. Didn't have any attribution. Unequip. Hakma, you're really gonna need a body, man. So defenses. Defenses. Hold on, I have to check and see. Jason has the monocle. How do you get that? Change damage resistances 5 times. Yeah, just equip the Dante key page. So, I have no guarantees this is going to work. However, I'm absolutely giving Hakma the Dante page because I might be able to give him a second monocle, and this is everything to me. Oh boy, this. Oh, I have immense hopes. Alright, we got the hooks, we got the... I've gone too far. Wow, I have so many rat books. Why does it let me have that many rat pages? Alright, we got a Valerie and a Lesty taking up Walter pages. It's via swordsmanship. Alright, we also need... So, focus on block dice, specifically block dice. Specifically block dice, but also I want one person able to do large damage. So there's the Una page. So if I want them to have Lone Fixer, whatever the Carnival one is, and Kizuna, I will have to start with Kizuna. Well, I could start with one of the other ones, but I feel like Kizuna is the one to start with. Yeah, Valentine, with his singular strike, gets used up a lot. So I'm gonna give... Shock Attack is gonna have the Tenma page. Tenma. What even is that? Edit the key page, set favorite. Edit the key page? Oh, cool. I was going to do that next. Alright, so Boris has damage reduction. That's a good one. Give out protection, gain power. Alright. Starting with the third scene. So that one will be good to have because this is going to be a long fight. However, let's get this done in the order we thought of it. So we've already got Kizuna. Now we need the Carnival and Una while we're on the way. Alright, so we got Lone Fixer and we got Remembrance. So now we got 3 left. 3 strength left. Sure, strength, that's not necessarily what I meant, but, Alright, so I could take Reaction Force, but I will pass. Start of the act, not quite what I want. Solidarity. Oh, Unstable Charge makes a compelling argument. You know what? Fuck it. Let's put in literally nothing except strength. Just strength. This whole deal. Shock does math. This is gonna be all about math. Just add strength. Just add it. Just keep adding more and more and more strength. Just add it. Don't attack much. Just hit. So Hakma, however. Let's see. Still don't have a bloop. Who bloop? Solidus Nacus.
2 years of subsolid
I thank you. Thank you so much. It's good to see you. It is good to see you. I mean, we were hanging out last night, but it's still good to see you. How was your today? My today was weirdly long and empty. You are gonna cause problems on purpose. Oh, I believe that 100%. Exactly. Got Lulu's friend. Lulu's friend. Oh, right, we gotta go for the Zwei. The Zwei, and then... not Isadora. Could have sworn this guy had a page free. Isadora and Julia. Is he further up? I think he might be further up. Yeah, there's Walter. So, defensive dice power +1. So now we can get liquefied flesh. Oh, that sucks. It really sounded like you were looking forward to that. I'm sorry that happened. Hopefully I can give some kind of consolation here with the ongoing tragedy that is picking a fight with the murder tree. Click paralysis to random enemies. Alright. Yep, these are... yeah, these are all... not things that are really meaningful. More stagger damage. Chance to restore light. I have a lot of Dino pages. Damage opponent on winning a clash. That's interesting. Zulu has chances for extra light. Mika is... you know what? I don't want to throw that into a build that is not explicitly using it because I don't want to waste that. I guess we'll go with Dino. Just looking. Someone else had to duck out, so that's... it's a start. Alright, so we got Hawkna and we got Shock. I guess we'll give Rhea another defensive build. Defensive focused, but... I guess a sweeper then. We'll just give her a sweeper build. Or we could build the Kahlo page. Yeah, why not? Why not? Nah. What I need it to be does not line up with what it will be good at. I shall bring a sweeper. Did I scroll past them? I feel like I scrolled past them. Where are the sweepers? The sweeper. Oh, yeah, here they are. They're right here. We got Mind Hauler, Health Hauler, and Mind Hauler. So these are just the stat differences. We'll take Lila. On second thought, how about we just equip Lila? That'll be a good start. Oh, this outfit does not go with anything. Hey, at least you got to eat some Chinese food. It's been a while since I've been to a buffet. What am I doing here? Oh, right. Alright. Well, I could throw in a Boris page. Empowered first shot. Oh, that's what Catriel does. So, ammo supply and speed. Speed will be nice. You know what? We'll take the Liu page. And then what am I gonna do? Inflict bleed? Nah, probably not. Deal extra damage? Sure. Extra damage against staggered targets. It's not explicitly about staggered targets, but that's functionally what it does. So now we need block dice. Because they lose a lot of extra... Ooh, look at that. Look at that. I'll keep that in mind. Boost slash dice. Sharp nails. Now here we go. Repressed flesh. That looks like a good one to have. And forceful gesture. Delightful. So this is about gaining charge. This is gains smoke, but it's also a solid defense. 4 to 9 and gain positive and deal slash damage. Cool. So now let's get some gain smoke, restore light. Not what I need. I need stuff with strong defenses for cheap. 2 to 7, 2 to 4 restores light. Oh, sounds good. We'll throw in a couple of puppet blockades. Cumulus wall. That's a good one. Then frontal dodge. Yeah. Oh, I have one more spot. 3 to 6. I'm gonna see if I can get more. This would be good if I had page draw, but I don't. Ferrous Guard, 3 to 8, 3 to 7. You know what? 3 to 8, 3 to 7 sounds good. Restore light, restore light. Do I want to change out these puppet blockades with gigs? 3 to 6, 2 to 7. I would like the 2 to 7. Chinese food shouldn't be a buffet because you go from incredibly full to and almost dying to ooh, egg rolls. You're hungry again, probably gonna get something sweet. Alright, what am I gonna do here? I do have a little bit of page draw here. So, puppet blockade, cumulus wall. Trash disposal would be good, but Hakma can't use it. So Hakma is, of course, going to do very similar things. Sturdy defense. That's a gooder. 8 to 17. Hell yeah. La Regole. I only have one of those. I will keep it for later. We will also take the repressed flesh and the forceful gesture. Absorb impact. Gains charge. Take an inner ardor. Right, persistence is usable by anyone, which is weird. Feather shield. I'm not in the market for burn. Or paralysis, really. Struggle. Valid, but no. Ferrous Guard. Take one of those. Sense Quarry, no. Cumulus Wall. 2 to 7, 2 to 4. Hold on. I don't need a Cumulus Wall. I'll just take another Ferrous Guard. Because Ferrous Guard is really good. Gonna go die in the shower. Valid. Yeah, that is what I cling to when I make a bad decision and eat grapes. Oh boy, is it ever a bad decision when I eat grapes. However, that is what I cling to. Frontal dodge, 3 to 7, 2 to 7. 3 to 8, 3 to 7. Ferris guards do I have? 5 left. Okay, I won't get too splashy with it. I'll take another Ferris guard. So I got my 2 3s, 2 2s, 3 1s, and a 0. 3 3s, 1 2, 2 1s, and 2 0s. So maybe. Hold on, I've got the page draw. Positive emotions. Light restore. There's no healing. Add power to next die. Charge things. Gain smoke, restore light. Gain protection. Oh, maybe I should take endurance. Hold on, I can search for this. So I want Dante clashing. I want Dante clashing with defense dice. Interesting, there are 2 different prepared mind cards. And they have different stats. Okay. Not really feeling any of them. I'm just gonna throw in another Ferris guard. Or I could try another sturdy defense. Because that looks real tasty, that 8 to 17 defensive die. That's a big old block. Reduce power of target's current die. Add fascinating fabric. Inflict paralysis. You know what? I'll take some inflict paralysis, just in case. Now, Shock isn't armed yet. No, Shock is not yet armed. So Shock is going to take that. Shock wants as many offense dice as possible. Slash, Pierce, Blunt. Actually, not Pierce. These things are good against Pierce. Zoop down to the bottom. La Regole. This one gets strong late game. On Clash Win. On Clash Win, not what I'm looking for. Disables self. That's not the worst, actually. Because it's dealing a whole bunch of damage. That's... no. We'll of course take Repressed Flesh, because Repressed Flesh is good on everyone here. Automated Movement, Hard Rehearsal. Wrath of Torment. Look at that, I'm almost out of Wrath of Torment pages. I might have to run that again. So, the whole deal here is to just hit several times. Rampage is so weak these days. Steel Knuckles, Flow of the Sword, Slay. On Clash Win, gain Strength. Okay, on hit, restore light. I'll take a Slay. Trace of Fumes, inflict smoke. Might be nice, but I'm not really dealing with that. Yeah. Let's get some buffed up these cards. For the family. Flashing Strike. You know what? I am gonna throw in some... Ooh. Binding Arms? That's kind of expensive, though. But there is time to get it back. I'm probably gonna regret this. But, whatever. We'll find out. Spend 3 charge to boost. Okay, I'll take the overcharge. So, let's find a charge card. What can I use charge to do? Gain charge, gain charge. Gain haste and draw pages. Gain charge. Spend a whole bunch of charge to restore a whole bunch of light. Yeah, I like that. I like the sound of that. And draws a page. So I've got draw a page, I've got damage self. I've got pretty good light restore. Considering swapping out the Wrath of Torment for something that... something that uses... something that does draw. Is there anything that does page draw and health recovery? Wild card? Ah, these are... This is the ore. Such is life. Right. Recover a bunch of health, recover some health. Recover some health, recover some health. Recover some health and hand out strength. Draw a page. Draw one page with steel knuckles. On use, draw a page. 7 to 12 pierce damage, but I don't want pierce damage. Inflict paralysis and recover health. If singleton, draw 3 pages. 4 to 8, 4 to 7, but it's both pierce. If target has smoke, but target does not have smoke, because I didn't bring smoke. Sturdy defense. Valid. Gain smoke and draw a page. I can cook anything. Mutilate. Recover health and light. That recovers 2 health, this recovers 5 health, but it's very situational. One to 6 and then 2 to 6. I'm gonna swap out Wrath of Torment for Tendon Cords. May not turn out to be the right choice, but we'll find out. Alright, so Shock is ready to do immense harm. Here comes a sturdy defense. Ooh, I can also puppet blockade. Here come a couple of Ferris guards. No, that'll work. Alright, charge. 12, 15, yeah! Almost stunned it on the first go. Okay, it's already stunned. Alright, so that's good news. That is very good news to establish that I can do that. So, execute or slay. Well, that's depends on a clash win. Binding arms, extract fuel, restore light. So, we're gonna execute and extract fuel. And these two are gonna punch it with something. But what? What sort of thing will they punch it with? You know what? Let's just be patient. It's staggered, so I don't think I have to worry too much. So now I stagger it again. I just have to be sure to stagger it this turn. We'll give it a zap. And we'll give it a An inner ardor? Yeah, we'll give it an inner ardor. Frontal dodge, repressed flesh. Forceful gesture, and a frontal dodge. It has 7 dice to choose from. I'm already using up 2 solidly. Oh, we'll hit it with a forceful gesture. Followed by a puppet blockade. Charge! Okay, that's 43. That's 31. Ooh, this is bad, actually. This is very, very, very bad. This is... Oh, that's atrocious. Oh, that's... Yikes, it's awake. Oh, shit. Okay, so what I'm gonna have to do here is... Okay, it's been staggered. Damages a bunch. Alright. I have failed to kill it. Yeah. I fucked that up. It's dead. And these two are in severe pain. Okay, we'll give it that. Actually, no, we'll give it a Ferris Guard first. Ferris Guard with the Zap. And the Ferris Guard. And the Repressed Flesh. Followed by at 2 and 1, which is just perfect. And Overcharge. No, we'll put the Overcharge at 1. And Undertake Prescript, followed by an Overcharge. And we'll just desperately hope it works. If it's awake, there will soon be a funeral. Whap, whap. Alright, it's down to 10. Down to 1. Okay, that got it. Alright. I did use up a lot of cards for that, though. Here's the Overcharge. Meaning Shock is out of action this turn. But that's fine. That's fine. Shock doesn't need to do anything this turn. So a sturdy defense. That sounds like a good start. Followed by a puppet blockade. Yeah. And frontal dodge, puppet blockade, a forceful gesture. And inner ardor? Could work. You know what? A trash disposal. Get it! Alright, it's down to 18. Ow. Ow. Ah! 1! 1! Oh, I hate that. It's got all kinds of stat... Ooh. It's got all kinds of debuffs now, but... Heckin'... Oh, trash disposal is back. I'll take it. Alright, we got Repressed Flesh. 4 to 7, 3 to 8, 2 to 7, 4 to 8, 4 to 9. I think I'm gonna lead with the 4 to 9. Because, well, no, the fastest is gonna be this one. 2 to 7, 3 to 8. Well, this one can also lead with a 4 to 9. And then follow up with a trash disposal. Now, is there anything here that can... Nope. No siree. So we'll throw in some inner ardor. Restore a bunch of light. And draw pages. I expect to have extra time, so I'm gonna do buff stuff. Charge. Inner Ardor, and there's the stagger. Choppity, 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 choppity. And now the tendon cords. People get some health back. Binding arms. It's not dead, but that's okay. That is untargetable. When did Shock Attack take damage? Alright, 18. I'm just gonna bet that the first one won't kill it. And the first one didn't kill it, so perfect. Perfect. Excellent work, everybody. Alright, here's the big tree. Doing the horrible, horrible big tree things. Uses a mass attack page. Okay, it's most likely going to kill Hawkma, because Hawkma has a -10. Wait a minute, no. It's going to kill Shock. Yikes. Oh boy. Hey, Shock, what are the chances you can survive this? Inflict fragile and recover health. Your own heaven. Alright, so everything is counter dice. It's a mass individual. However, there is not a goddamn thing I can do about that. Well, I guess I could do repressed flesh. 3 to 8. I will take my chances. I will use a repressed flesh just to try and get that, because that's still a net loss of 8 strength. 3 to 7, 2 to 7. 3 to 8, 3 to 7. Yeah, these ones are just gonna throw in as many counters and stuns as humanly possible. Probably a Ferris Guard. No, a sturdy defense. Everybody loves a sturdy defense. Alright, here we go. 5! That did much less damage than I was expecting. Dodge. Smack. Oof. Okay. So nobody died. I'll take it. Oh. Character is active. Well, I didn't read that carefully enough. Inflict large amounts of bleed. Yep, lots of stuff like that. So we will, of course, throw in a frontal dodge. And a forceful gesture. And a repressed flash? No, a Ferris Guard. Alright, 4 to 9, then 6 to 10. I will go with the Ferris Guards. Very Ferris. Charge. Tank. Tank. Alright. We're getting there. Sort of. We are rolling very, very low on these. Like, what the hell? What the hell happened there? These guys are supposed to have massive buffs to that, and they're rolling bad. Okay, these are all still just counter dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 dice total. This is going to use up 3 of them, and if that doesn't kill him, then I will have 2 left, so I shall send in the zap. Okay. And if it does kill him, well, I'll get a strength buff. Okay. Alright, so the first one killed him. Bad. Oh, great. So I didn't even get to the point of being able to hit that thing. So... next scene and every 3 scenes after. Okay, so... bad. Bad thing has happened. Here we go. Tink, tink, thud. Ah, they're just rolling high. Alas. Wow, that did fuck all. 3 to 6, 3 to 7. I guess I do need to find how to get some feeble in here. Wow, repressed flesh really doesn't work all that well. So this thing is about to bring in somebody new. Take some puppet blockades. And then... well... not much else to do here. Gain strength next scene and restore light. Here we go. Tendon cords and extract fuel? Sure. Get some light back. Charge! Got that one, got that one. Got that one and that one. And... well, here I've totally screwed this up, actually, because all of the dice were gone and there was nothing left to clash with. So, this is the point where everybody dies. But in a really obnoxious and slow way. Yeah, this is very unfortunate. It is too bad that it went like this. There's the stagger. Here's the binding arms. Alright, Rhea is still alive, but barely. And, well, Rhea's going to die. Okay, we get, like, some light and health back. It's not gonna be enough, though. And there's the murder. Okay. All right. It looks like I need to bring in some debuffs. Also, hi Lizard, how you doing? Yeah, we're just gonna hit this thing. Has some defenses. Overcharge, not what I'm looking for. Sure, we'll throw in the repressed flesh, and then the energy conversion. Charge. 12, 14, 17, 15, 16, 14, and it's not stunned after all that. Oh, look, it came back. Really? Well, now we get to the difficult situation of I don't know if I can even die here. Staggered. Tendon cords. Extract fuel. Because these things are just going to keep spawning, and, well, I'm most likely just going to keep killing them. And I have a massive boost to strength. So, killed that. I'm not healing on kill, which might be a thing to look into. Alright. Tendon cords, extracting fuel, binding arms. Yeah, so we got the binding arms. Can't do a repressed flesh, actually. Can't do a Tenton Cords. Could extract fuel. Sure, we'll extract fuel. Binding arms, 12. Extract fuel, 11 and 6. So, next turn, after I kill this... No, this turn. Yeah, there's... I'm... soft-locked here. I'm soft-locked. Hold on. Ruina, Burrowing Heaven, soft-lock. Okay. Alright. Maybe if I intentionally pick... Oh, hi, Chris. Maybe if I intentionally pick low-value cards, or like 1 by 1 by 1. Okay, so staggered that one. I do not have the DPS to kill all of these things and get to that one without the other two here. So, I'm trying to lose this at this point. Suppressed Flesh, Undertake Prescript. Right. Equal to the number of combat pages the librarian has used. Okay. Hey, Bloop. Oh. Why, thank you, Mesmer. Thank you for gifting that to Chris. Yeah, they've got so many of these things. So I've got a +3 to strength. Alright, I'm not damaging it very much. I've got a -2 to strength. Here we go. We're starting to get it. We're starting to get to the point where it can hit me. Charge! There, it's hitting me. -15 strength. Perfect. Well, net -8. Charge! There we go. I thought I was stuck. I genuinely thought I was stuck in that fight. So I think Shock spent too much time standing around doing nothing. So what can I do to remedy that? Well, what's that? Disarm, I think. What have we got for disarm? Yeah, so I do want to disarm it. So Mannequin would be a strong choice. Extreme Edge. Sure, we'll take an Extreme Edge. What are we going to swap for it? You know what? We're gonna gain strength, restore light. So I don't want to mess with the light restore. Singleton add power. deal bonus stagger damage. So that could be important. It's page draw and it's got stagger damage. I think with the other two, I'm gonna rotate out the repressed flesh. It did not work as well as I wanted it to. Give strength to random allies, recover health of random allies. I'm gonna lose the tendon cords and take a mannequin so that Shock has something to resist that big one. And with these ones, I'm gonna lose the repressed flesh and take a mannequin. Alright, let's give this a try. Alright, here we go, here we go. Let's start with something big. So a sturdy defense, always good. A puppet blockade. A mannequin, a forceful gesture. We'll take a forceful gesture. And then at the last minute, on hit, staggers. Cool. So, Shock is going to come in right at the end and hit it. Perfect. Take smack. It's got 14 stagger left. Alright. Things are going well. There's the stagger! Perfect! Got it in one! And everybody leveled up so they get their light back. Delightful. So we're gonna undertake the prescript, and also we're going to execute. Slay? Gain strength. I don't need the strength. 3 to 8, 3 to 6. This is gonna do a lot more damage. And these two are gonna contribute the inner ardor to get them leveled up quicker. Charge! Violence, violence, violence. Execute. Things are going well. The inner ardor, it's not dead. That's bad. That is ungood. That is definitely not a thing that I wanted to happen. So I am on the hook to stun this right now. It has to be stunned. It has to be now. And the resistance has applied to the wrong one. We got the zap, we got the forceful gesture. We do not have that fancy card we like using. We can inflict disarm. We're just going to keep on using Ferris guards. So I can slay, or I can... slash and blunt. I guess I'll try it. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 dice. And I've already got 9. So we'll throw this in there. So I don't want to leave Shock out entirely. Wow, why is Shock so wounded? Because that's normal. That's normal. That's what Shock's card does. Click disarm. Massive pierce damage on this, but it's not gonna help. And I need to do this I guess here we go. We're just gonna hope. Yep, it's not gonna work. It ain't working. Yeah, I borked it. We did the exact same thing again. Yeah, forceful gesture, that would have been nice. These are all 3s to 6s, and Hakma deals 2 to 7, which is like 4 to 9, so these shouldn't be ties, these should be wins. There we go. Of course, that didn't really help much. Did I just kill some? Yeah, Shock is dead. Okay, I screwed that up. If only there was something I could do to, like, yeah, Hakma's whole thing is that he just hits it. I wish there was an exit combat button. Because again, I don't know if Hakma can die here. Exit to title? I guess? Because otherwise I was good and stuck there. Alright. So what worked, what didn't? It was good that I had some damage ability on these guys. I think Overcharge really depends on Shock being able to use it on that staggered stage. I'm gonna wing this again with the same build, and like it's not working, but also I'm not knowing why. Okay, so 8 dice. I've used up 5. I have used up 8 dice here. And Shock is just being very fast. Charge. Okay, so the number ticks down. We still have more of these to do. Frontal dodge, trash disposal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I can't even send Shock in to light it up a little, because I'm depending on these clashes. 3 to 8 with a +2. Rolled a 5. So he's rolling a lot of like a lot of minimums. That was abysmal. I could try the paralysis angle. I could also try, is there anything I can do? Like 1 to 7. Maybe I should rearrange Shock so that she's slower. So 1 to 7. And she's using speed, respiration, Kizuna. That's 9. That's... Shoot. And it's counter dice, so I can't even assign the clashes. Well, I may have to make it so that I don't have one specialized attacker and two specialized shield clashers. Which kinda sucks. Though, this is only coming into play after everybody else dies. Well... what have I got that just staggers? Bizarre attack. Deal 5 bonus stagger damage. On Clash Win, deal 4 stagger damage and inflict fragile. Well, that's something. Recover 5 stagger. So that's just a flat 5 stagger damage. Which is not as good as just a really big first hit block. So, 2 to 7, 1 to 7. 3 to 8, 3 to 7. The Ferris Guards have not been winning for me. So offensive dice, defensive dice power +1. Hold on, what about block? Ah. Well, how about disarm? Is there anything I've got for disarm? Nope. I'm going to take a second and look up whether paralysis affects counter dice. Counter dice aren't affected by paralysis. Okay, good to know. Good to know. So, I don't need the zap, because the zap doesn't do anything. On Clash Win, deal 4 stagger damage. That's not much. It's really not much. What about passives? Stagger. Reduce incoming stagger. Slash stagger +1. 13 bonus stagger damage at 5% chance. Well, that's not enough to base a build on. When speed is 5 or higher, deal bonus stagger damage with attacks. That's... okay. Stagger against bleeding enemies. Slash stagger damage +2. Pierce stagger damage +2. I'm just going to take another Ferris Guard. Or should I take another sturdy defense? I'll take another sturdy defense. Forceful Gesture is pulling its own weight. Frontal Dodge I never use, so we'll take a sturdy defense. Yeah, the Forceful Gesture is nice to have for the debuffs. Got the Trash Disposal, the Mannequin, the Ferris Guard. And then Shock. What can Shock do? Well, Shock could have a sturdy defense. 8 to 17. Don't need to modify that much for it to work. You know what? Sure, we're gonna swap out the Repressed Flesh for a sturdy defense. Let's try it again. Of course, now she gets the 2, the 1. So we're starting out with a sturdy defense and a Forceful Gesture. That could do a whole bunch. So I'm going to send her in with a Slay and then Extract Fuel. That's 8 dice. We'll throw in a Puppet Blockade. Okay, cool, here we go. 11 does a total of 14. 8. And there's another 8 for the big hit. Okay, yeah. Slay. Wow. That was lackluster at best. Decreased by 3. Whatever. So 12. We'll go in with a Ferris Guard. After which... Binding Arms, I guess? Sure, after which we'll do the Binding Arms and then also throw in some Inner Ardors from everybody else. Charge! There's the stagger. Binding Arms. Inner Ardor. Inner Ardor. Cool, so Hakma leveled up. Hakma's got some cards again. I am dependent. I have too much defense. This is bad. I do not have the damage to kill this turn. Unless I get lucky with this Forceful Gesture. Let's hope I get lucky with this Forceful Gesture. 4 to 8 and a Disarm. You know what? Yeah, let's go ham. Charge. Energy Conversion. Alright, pretty good. Mannequin, pretty good. Forceful Gesture, got it. Okay, it's a start. Shock has some strength. It will be good to have that strength. Alright, we throw in the Ferris Guards. Is there anything here that I can gain by parrying? Well, I can inflict Disarm. Here's a sturdy defense. Here's Inner Ardor again, but I won't need the Inner Ardor because just the fight will work. Okay, so that's like 8 so far. You know what? I'll throw in the sturdy defense. So, at a speed of 2, there will be 9 dice ahead of me. Meaning there will not be anything ahead of me. Oh, perfect. I'm going to slash because there's only standard resistance to that right now. Ugh. Ugh. Wow, I can't believe you whiffed all 3 of those. 19. There we go. Ferris Guard, 3 to 7, and it's always a +1. So there, we've got a stagger. Perfect. And I think because Shock did the stagger, she's going to get her light back. She's not. Okay. Such is life. So there we throw that in. I am not using a sturdy defense on this. So I think I do get a bit of a break on the last one. As long as I can get to the last one, I can take a breather, because nothing else is about to wake up. But I do want to make it to the last one, so I will use this Forceful Gesture. Inner Ardor, looking good. Forceful Gesture, looking good. Rescript. Wow, that Shock is only just now getting to level 2. Okay, it's dead. Perfect. What? Oh, that's bad. Oh! Oh, that's... goddamn. Okay. This is an unexpected... This is a lesson. This is new. I thought... I guess it's gonna disappear next turn? I can zoom in and out. I can... Huh. Well, that's a thing. It probably told me that at the beginning. Alright. So, we're going to Sturdy Defense this. It's not using that page. You know what? No, yeah, you can chill. You can chill. We're gonna let those trade places now. Wait, what? Hey, that wasn't in the... That wasn't part of the deal. Ah, of course. 7/7. Exactly what I need. Throwing the mannequin. I have a lot of sturdy defenses here. Probably throwing a puppet blockade. We're gonna save at least one sturdy defense. Yeah, and the mannequin, we're gonna save that too. Singleton add 4 power. We're gonna save that. We'll go with the Forceful Gesture. And mannequin. Sturdy defense. Forceful Gesture. Sturdy defense. And... there's the stagger. Perfect. Mannequin. Delightful. Now we kill it. Binding Arms. Slay. Inner Ardor. Puppet Blockade. This one's full, so Inner Ardor. 73 damage. 5 to 50, so like minimum 10. 16, minimum 20. Fuck it. Good enough. There's a big stab. There's another big stab. There's a small stab, but it's gonna have a big effect. Okay, we got the Slay. I don't think I got my light back, though, which is unfortunate. I like that light. Okay, I have reset the counter. There's the thing. So we're gonna take a Sturdy Defense and throw it there. There's just not a lot of these pages. So now we're gonna take a Mannequin and use it here. And a Sturdy Defense and use it here. Followed by Puppet Blockades. Because the Puppet Blockades are about having light, and I have room for light. Okay. Now, a quick check to make sure that I actually have the right dice selected. There we go. So this should be a good start. Of course, Shock got hit. Of course, Shock got hit both times. Oof. So I guess this is not being disarmed. Now, there are plenty of dice for everybody. We're going to throw in the sturdy defense. We're going to throw them in as many sturdy defenses as possible. Which is unfortunately not all of the sturdy defenses that I have on hand. Throw in some Ferris guards. Hold on, how many dice is that? 6, 9, 12. Okay, yeah, that's a lot. I am not going to overcharge this turn. I will do that. And I'll throw in a puppet blockade just to be sure that there's no dice left. Oh, look at that. I staggered it. That... Great. Well, I regret some things. I regret multiple things. Time to cause harm. Time to hurt it greatly. Time to hit it, and hit it, and hit it, and hit it. So here's the overcharge. Restore light. I don't need to restore light. I could use a mannequin. I will do an execute and a prescript. We will, of course, do that, and inner ardor or trash disposal. Don't really need health, so we'll go with an inner ardor. Man, Hakma has so many cards. I feel like I should know why, but I don't. There's a few of these big cards that involve card draw. Alright, let's see how much we can do. 6, 11, 28. I'm switching between what I'm calling out. So, we've done some pretty significant harm to this thing. And now here's the execute. Yeah, there we go. And now the undertake prescript. Okay, it worked. Shock has run in as the absolute murder machine she is and just did a massive pile of damage. And she didn't even get the benefit of those 100% dedicated strength scalings she has. Alright. I'm gonna take a drink first.
뭐 이리 원하는 책이 많아?
Aren't you asking for too many books at once?
늦게 깨어난 만큼 알아야 할 게 많다.
As I awoke later than the others, I have much to learn to catch up.
난 남들보다 늘 늦었으니까.
I was always one step behind others.
다른 사람보다 늙은 게 아니고?
Ah, you mean how you have one foot in the grave?
시시한 비아냥이군.
A trifling attempt at mockery?
이곳의 사서들은 모두 카르멘이라는 사람을 따랐다는데.
You know, all the other librarians here told me they were following a person called Carmen.
너도 그 사람을 따라서 연구에 참여한 거야?
You joined her in her research like all the others did?
모두가 카르멘을 따랐지만 난 다른 사람을 따랐다.
You're right that most of the others followed Carmen, but I was loyal to another person.
로보토미를 세우고 엔젤라를 만든 아인이라는 사람이 있었지.
There was a man named Ain, who founded Lobotomy Corporation and created Angela.
난 그를 믿었다. 다들 무언가를 믿고 있듯. 나는 그 사람이 행하고자 하는 것이 옳다고 믿었어.
I had faith in him. Everyone carries some form of faith or belief. In my case, I believed that what he sought to do was the right thing.
롤랑, 넌 믿고 있는 종교가 있나?
Roland, do you happen to be a religious person?
아니, 도시에 제대로 된 종교가 있나 싶고.
No. I'm not sure if there's even a proper religion in the city.
큰 종교라 해봤자 다들 돈만 밝히는데 뭐하러 믿나?
And the bigger ones are all money-hungry schemes in disguise, so there's no point putting faith in any of them.
다르게 물어봐야겠군.
Then I must ask differently.
넌 무엇을 믿고 있지?
What do you believe in?
믿고 있는 거? 내가 언젠가 여기서 나갈 수 있다는 걸 믿고 있지.
What I believe in? Getting out of this place one day.
그건 소망이고.
That is simply called a wish.
그럼 난 믿고 있는 것 따위 없나 보다.
Guess I don't have any beliefs then.
애초에 당장 제 앞길 찾는 것도 바쁜데 그런 걸 신경 쓸 겨를이 어딨겠어.
I never had time to care about things like that. I had my immediate future to worry about.
꿈이든 믿음이든 지금 바로 도움받을 수 없는 걸 생각하고 돌이키는 행동 자체가 힘든 세상이지.
We live in a world where it's tough to think about or look back on stuff that won't be helpful right now. Dreams, faith, whatever.
그러는 넌 믿고 있는 게 있나 봐.
You're talking the talk. What do you believe in then?
난 선생님께서 원하시던 세상에 오리라는 것을 믿고 있다.
I believe in the eventual arrival of the world my scholar and mentor dreamed of.
이 믿음 안에서 내 행동 원리를 결정하지.
This faith is the guiding principle of my every action.
어떤 사람이었길래 그렇게 헌신적이야?
Just what kind of person was he to make you his devoted fan?
먼 곳을 바라보는 사람이었다.
He was a man with a far sight.
닿지 못할 곳에 닿으려는 사람이었어.
He strove to reach an unreachable place.
그건 카르멘이란 사람도 마찬가지 아니야?
Doesn't that description also apply to Carmen? Or at least what I heard about her?
다르지. 아이 씨는 기꺼이 악이라도 받아들이고자 했으니.
There is a clear difference. Sir Ayin was gladly willing to accept evil for the sake of realizing his cause.
말 나온 김에 그 아인이라는 놈 난 이해할 수 없어.
Yeah, speaking of that, I seriously don't get that Ayin guy.
애초에 죽은 사람들 억지로 꾸역꾸역 살려놓고 지하에서 소꿉놀이할 뿐이었잖아.
All he did was revive his dead friends against their will and play house in his underground lair just to satisfy himself. Am I wrong?
소꿉놀이라는 말로 비유할 수 있는 가벼운 일이 아니다.
His deeds cannot be compared to something as puerile as playing house.
얼마나 대단한 걸 깨달았는지 몰라도 그 과정은 민폐덩어리 그 자체구만.
I don't know how great and eye-opening his enlightenment was, but he left a huge trail of trouble for everyone else in that process, going by what I've heard.
너희가 억지로 두 번째 삶을 받아 로보토미에서 고통받은 것도 엔젤라가 저렇게 화나 있는 것도
I mean, you went through a whole lot of suffering in your second life as Lobotomy Corps Sephiroth, and Angela is still so infuriated.
다 그 인간 때문이잖아. 외부인으로서는 전혀 좋게 볼 수가 없단 말이지.
It's all because of him, isn't it? He's looking like a complete mess from an outsider's perspective.
선생님은 그런데도 닫고자 했다.
He endeavored to reach his goal in spite of such obstacles.
어떻게든 채워 넣어 달아가는 삶을 견디고자 했다.
He sought to fill the gaps out one way or another in order to endure the eroding life.
넌 모를 테지. 그 희생과 헌신을.
You will never understand it. His sacrifice and dedication.
완전 광신도구만. 믿음은 연약한 사람의 눈을 멀게 하지.
Boy, aren't you a total zealot. They say faith blinds the eyes of the feeble-minded.
눈이 먼 건 나뿐만이 아닌 것 같다만.
I believe I am not the only one blind with faith here.
너보단 덜하다 임마.
Can't be any worse than you, pal. Roland, he's talking to you! He means you! Alright, we got a new librarian. What do we got? What do we got? Lean Bloody Wings. Once it recognizes that it lost your attention and focus, it will spread its wings. Like an angel, its wings will reach the skies and extend towards the ground, eventually blocking the sun out. Hot damn! On a deflex, deal half of the block roll as damage. God damn! Gaze of others. That's what a gaze is. Attention. An invisible string that connects us. Soul focus. Deal extra damage in one-sided attacks. And in a clash, deal less damage, but block dice gain power. That's... alright. I can live with that. Attention and focus, deal and take twice as much stagger damage on a deflect. Don't look away, just keep your eyes on it. Contain it in your sight. Alright. So we got that. We're actually gonna take a slight detour here. We're gonna give Summer... You know what? We're gonna give Summer... At this point, she can have Kalos Page. So he can have some Liu Fervor. Yeah, so he's going to be gaining lots of power in the late game. So smoke. Do I want smoke? Nah. How about ranged? Catriel? Well, we'll take Noah. Bonus ranged damage, that's something. And then I've got 4 points left. I'm thinking something to do with Pierce. Pierce. Alright, Pierce dice power +1. That's something. I'm looking for the generic fixers. There we go. Piercing prowess. Pierce stagger damage +2. Slash stagger damage? Well, this would be all I need. Slash stagger damage. Pierce stagger damage +1. That would be the last one. We're going to confirm it for now. And then we'll check the combat pages for ammunition. It is... oh. It is blunted. Hold on, is he... does he have a gun built into his hand? If so, that's dope as hell. However... grab those. I have grabbed 2 of something. No, it's just that Summary Judgment is an exclusive page. So there's a little bit of slash, but it's mostly Pierce. Yeah, so, Pierce. What do we got for Pierce? We got Pamela and Pamela. Already got that. Pierce stagger damage +1. 50% chance to boost Pierce damage +1. Well, that's not what I need. Maybe I can find something under cost 2. Where's Boris? Nah. Character has smoke, boost outgoing. Maybe. Deal bonus damage against weak targets. Chance to have a bonus. You know what? Sure, we'll throw in the warp cleanup agent page. Chance to hit extra hard. suppressing shot. I'm gonna get rid of suppressing shot. So the dodge 5 to 10 with bonus stagger damage. So let's get some full stop office cards in here. Disgorge innards. Huh. Oh yeah. This one isn't a unique page though. This one isn't him, I don't think. Overthrow, loss of senses, ripple. Going for bullseye. Can use ranged, speed dice, ammunition. I think I want cheaper ones. That snipe will be handy, but not in this build, or at least not as much as other cards in this build. Where is it? Where are all these single-use full-stop cards? There's a shield on that one. Indiscriminate shots. Love me some indiscriminate shots. I'll end you. Multi-hit, mutilate, going first. Struggle. I have a lot of 2-cost here. If only I could sort by ranged. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I can sort by single use. So return fire is okay. Take the shot. Take the shot looks pretty good. Juggling 6 to 11 blunt. Wild card. Target spotted. On hit, inflict 1 feeble next scene. Inflict 1 feeble. Do I want to use feeble? It's not fragile. And I am free to use fewer. Yeah, we'll take the target spotted and we'll take the juggling. So, got some random strangers in here, but they should help. Now, invitations. We're gonna go to Love Town. Love Town, here we go. Hold on. Yeah, this should be fine. And yep, we're gonna send this team so we can... It is priority number 1 right now to get Hakma a second monocle. Yep, these Cronenbergs are ready for trouble. So, we're going to give them. Add massive power if the attack is one-sided. Alright, so I'm going to avoid doing that. 3 to 6. This thing is immune to pierce damage. 3 to 7, 2 to 6. 3 to 8, 2 to 6. Okay. Okay. You know what? I think I'm going to send someone else to deal with this. Yeah, we'll throw in a Ferris Guard. And then a sturdy defense? Sure, a sturdy defense sounds great here. This guy is immune to slash, but vulnerable to the other stuff. And this guy is immune to blunt, but vulnerable to the other stuff. So, what kind of harm do I wish to inflict here? Oh, we'll do an execute. Everybody loves executions. Let's try that in the opposite direction. So we'll execute this guy, while also throwing an extract fuel at him, which will result in the fully charged backup. Okay, cool. This one is most likely... let's punch somebody in the face just for funsies. Now this guy is vulnerable to pierce damage. He is very much going to regret being vulnerable to pierce damage. So, oh, wow, this guy starts with extra light. God damn. Gain an additional speed die at emotion 3. There's target spotted. Alright, this looks pretty dealt with. Bang, bang, bang. Oh, right, it's a ranged page! I'm an idiot. I have caused some harm. I have executed and extracted fuel. Ah! I did not get to do massive stagger damage with that. I did not! Let's see. Nothing has changed to normal for this, because that ability cannot have any effect in this fight. Dang it! Okay, I may need to find a different fight for that. Sharp Ram. So... You know what? These are all on Clash lose. So, we're gonna allow those to happen and focus on the other guys. But these guys are immune to pierce. Who needs upgrades? Everybody's level 1 except Shock. I fumbled something. So. Actually, a sturdy defense would probably work just fine on these guys. Pierce works well. +6, that's going to be minimum 8. Yeah, no, we can do that just fine. Then the puppet blockade to get the stuff back. Slash and pierce. Well, there's a hell of a lot of slash and pierce in that, in the overcharge. So, I'm gonna run up and hit him with that. So, we're gonna aim this armor-piercing ammunition here, and point a trash disposal at it as well, because that's blunt. Well, it's blunt and pierce. 2-7 and then 2-4. However, what we're gonna do here, yeah, we're gonna throw that out, point it back over there, so we're gonna have leftover defense dice. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's gonna work out great. That's gonna be perfect. So now we just gotta deal with that guy. Who's got something left to deal with that guy? And it doesn't even have to be good. Summary Judgment? I do have that to discard. 3-6 and then 5-10, but it's Pierce. Ah! Can't even intercept that. Two to 7. Blunt and Pierce. Oh, heck with it. We'll just block that. Yeah, this is fine. It's maybe not completely perfect, but I don't care. It's good enough. Sturdy defense. Ah! Once again, the sturdy defense has been ruined by just effectively dodging everything. I wanted to smack somebody into next week. Attention and focus. Deal and take twice as much stagger damage. On a deflect, deal the block damage. Deal bonus damage in a one-sided attack. In a clash, deal less damage, but block dice gain power. Okay. I feel like Rhea has more dodges here. Okay, so that thing is ready for murdering. So there's Feeble, there's Summary Judgment. Oh, this uses ammo. Interesting. Alright, that ought to stun him. And a Forceful Gesture. That'll be great. Then this guy, the Pointed Ram. 29. Slashing and Blunt. We'll just hit him with that. Followed by an Inner Ardor. Slashing, that's fine. And... oh, heck with it. Yes, we will also do a Summary Judgment. Get him! Forceful Gesture. Pow! Get wrecked. Yep, the heavy pummeling. Oh, he's almost staggered. Got him with the reload and the Summary Judgment. Oh, no, it is not a gun hand a la Berserk. It's just this big old flintlock pistol previously hidden in the coat. Deal bonus damage in one-sided attacks. Yeah, cool, sure. We'll put that... oh, that looks sick as hell. That looks sick as hell. God damn. So, here we go with the indiscriminate shots and the target spotted. If that doesn't work, we will also hit it with that. Energy conversion? Valid option, but I don't think it's needed. Yeah, we could do sturdy defense. Sure, yeah, let's do a sturdy defense. And a trash disposal. Get him. I am putting an unnecessary amount of thought into this. Bang, bang, bang. Just annihilating it from across the room. Alright. Got him good. And now, since I realize this isn't actually benefiting me... yeah... Netzaki Sparkly, I forgot about that. 85. Stagger damage is is ineffective, but regular damage is very effective. Huh. Well, she doesn't have gear. Ginger Dynamo looks weirdly tall with that outfit. So Chris. Chris is fine. Gingy is alright. Yeah, I'm really questioning whether this build that Yesod is using is actually going to be productive at all. Like, what the hell is it? Just a bizarre thing. We'll send in the crew. I forgot about this. Timson is so small. Alright, so that's going to be a 3-7. But it's blunt, so it won't really matter. So this guy is the blunt guy. Alright. So he's with discards and fighting. Shock round. Add a random ammunition to hand. Slash Pierce Blunt. Slash Pierce Blunt. I don't want to slash that guy. Pierce. I want to send the daring decision at the Pierce guy. Cool. And then the slash. Chris will deal some slash damage to this guy. Looking pretty good. Good thing that these guys are so slow. So blunt would work just fine on this one. So, that's what we're gonna do. Ruckus. He's gonna deal some damage. On hit, deal 3 damage to all that's... Or, no, give 3... Give 3... Oh boy. I do want to deal with that. I will throw a repressed flesh at it. Let's try that the other way around. Use the loosen up. Charge! Daring decision. Just causing some harm, which is great. The repressed flash is hurting a lot. He's a big pile of meat, but we're dealing damage. There's the execute. That has gone well. Okay, this turbo late game build is doing pretty well against this early game enemy. Alright, now we got Focus Fire, double pierce. Does a lot of damage. Alright, I've also got Bayonet Combat. So block, blunt, pierce. We'll use this on the slash guy. Alright. So Mesmer can inflict disarm next scene. YOLO! On use restore light, the only thing that Mesmer can do is restore some light there. So Mesmer's gonna take a hit. It's gonna be a little bit unwanted, but it'll do. So blunt and slash. I want to use this on the pierce guy. So we'll brawl that guy, and then loosen up the big dude again. Alright, so we've got one-sided attack remaining. And Chris will deal with it. through the power of Pierce. Hey, sounds good. Collision. Yep, go for it, Chris. Collide with him. Alright, there's the ruckus. Mesmer has been mildly punched. Gingy is drawing ammo. Here comes a brawl that is knocking this thing to pieces. And to loosen up. Pounce! Here's the collision. So Chris has done a stagger and then gotten his light back. Lament. Request. First enemy the selected librarian hits is marked as one. Deal 3 to 5 bonus damage. Okay, yes. Yes. That's the one we want. Timson is the one making the request. And Timson will be doing that by causing immense physical harm. Discard up to 4 zero-cost pages, and deal a big pile of pierce damage. Alright, so Gingy is gonna kill the slash guy. And then save up for next turn when he's gonna throw stuff out. Perfect. So we got Pierce. Charge. Does Chris generate charge? We'll make fine silk. Kind of feel like just letting Chris deal bonus stagger damage. Undertake prescript. We'll let Chris kill something. 26, that should be enough. So Mesmer's gonna take this guy on, and it's gonna go just fine. Inflict feeble to random enemies, 5 to 18. Blunt will be fine. That's a one-sided attack, that's dealt with. Okay. Are there any dice left? 2 minor pierce damages onto Gingy. This is fine. Focus fire! Bang! Bang! Chris has ripped that guy a new one. Mesmer has murked that one. Boy, that was such a happy face there. Just such a little happy face. Oh, right, that did a whole bunch. Successful blunt attack, inflict bind and paralysis. Every 3 clash wins, restore life and gain haste. Bonus damage against an enemy with a status ailment. We're gonna give that to Timson. Alright, perfect. Okay, everything is dead. Okay, so I expect it is going to... Would a square look nice? Gain 5 strength next scene. Charges up for a strong attack next scene. Take extra stagger damage while preparing. And this is 100% Timson's job to deal with, because nobody else can move fast enough to interfere with that. So, on use, restore light. That's frontal assault. Fun. Discard 2 pages with the lowest cost. Draw a page. Alright, so we're going to go with a shock round, followed by a daring decision, as well as blunt damage. Oh, we'll make fine silk. Binding arms, and... Hold on, I don't want to accidentally kill this thing. Oh, whatever, who cares? Extreme Edge. Go, go, go! Bang! Bang! And the brawl knocks it dead. He's got strength, but he's staggered. We're making some silk. Daring decision. Yeah, this thing is turbo dead. Extreme Edge. There it goes. Though I feel like I maybe didn't get paid extra for doing the request thing, which is very unfortunate. Or at least moderately unfortunate. No battle symbols for anyone. Cool. I definitely... Well, I didn't forget. No, I did. I forgot. I forgot that I wanted to make sure I had as many books as possible. Because Wrath of Torment is a good card. We're gonna burn all 3 of those Lovetown books we just got. Let's see what we get for it. How many? So we burned 3 books. How many cards total? Oh, look at all that. Look at all that. That's not 10. That's 4, 8. 4, 8, 4, 8. So that's 16. That's 18. We got plenty. Delightful. Okay. So, do I have the books for this? Book of Warp Cleanup Crew. I have 14 of those. Okay, so I have plenty of tries on that one. Unstable Book of the Crying Children. I don't want to lose that, because I only have 1. I guess I could do another Crying Children reception, but boy, those take a long time. So, I'm gonna go back to Pierre's Bistro. And I'm gonna send Hakma. And we're kinda just gonna go to scene 5 or 6. I could probably just tank this. Scene 2. They're making a good effort here. They're trying. They're really trying. Scene 3. Did Hakma even take damage there? I feel like he was regaining. Boy, they sure like hitting shock. Scene 5. So we'll let them have 1 more round free. And then we're going to cause them, well, not so much harm. We are going to cause them death. We're going to kill them. We're going to kill them now. Yep. Thank you for participating. This is the end of you. Trash disposal and a puppet blockade. Charge! Alright, so we got the overcharge. Staggered on the first hit, murdered on the second hit. Force of gesture. Not dead yet. Big old trench in the floor. Okay, now they're dead. Goddamn, styled on. Styled on. They just swung at me. They tried and tried. 5 rounds of unopposed fighting. And, yep, just kinda ran in. Killed him in 1. Okay, so that was not the result. Intelligence Gatherer. Change damage resistances 5 times with the passive ability Information Assessment of Dante's Key page. We're gonna keep trying, and we're gonna go with different... Fatal, weak, normal, fatal, weak, normal. Ah, Mars does have some endurance. Normal, 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 fatal. I think I've gone a little bit too far down the scale so that... Yes, there's a fair bit of endurance here. Sending it in. Charge. So scene 1. Information at the end of a scene. Chosen from endured or normal. So I want things that have endurance. Just casually staggered that one, just for funsies. Outburst? Hey, that's where I got that from. Inflict bind. These two are just gonna stand here and soak up the damage. Blunt stagger resistance is changed to normal. Cool. To celebrate, here's a forceful gesture. Various stabbing is happening. And nothing much is changing. Blunt damage resist is changed to normal. We'll go with a sturdy defense. There's a retaliate. So many classic cards came from this division. Deal bonus damage, block dice, gain power. Two to 7. This will be great. 5. So they're starting to get spun up. Puppet blockade. Staggered. There's avert. They're really trying. Here we go staggering everybody again. Here's a sturdy defense. Ooh, I will get to use it. Because that consumes the first thing, and then the stagger just knocks him halfway across the map. Shock is almost being stunned. Gaze of others. Deal less damage with attacks, but block dice gain power. God, that is so cool. 666. I was not even paying attention to which Tink. Was not even paying attention to which round this is. Still, I didn't. I clicked right past it. Didn't even see it. Hakma is almost ready. Almost fully kitted out. He's gonna keep on with the sturdy defenses, and that's probably gonna kill them both. Massive stagger! Yep. Just styled on him. Hot damn. Monocle? 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 Determined challenger, alright. Well, we'll try it again with a slightly more complicated office. We'll go with the Dawn office. Oh, the start of the Philip tragedy. The tragedy of dealing with Philip. Yikers. Well, you live and you learn. I'm not learning anything here. You live. Alright. So I could mannequin. And I shall mannequin. Ferris guard. And a mannequin. Charge. Ow. Does he have a sword cane? Because if so, that's super dope. Alright, case of others. Attention and focus. Attention and focus for Hakma. Is anybody planning on leading? But that works. Then a Ferris guard for you. On hit, inflict burn. We'll just smack him around. Oh! Well, clearly I wasn't paying enough attention there. Yep, let's put in an effort to... I can't do anything about that. Delightful. Well, I hope she doesn't die. In the meantime, we're just going to keep taunting these guys. Give him another mannequin. And she can deal with a forceful gesture. Ah, and that's the end of shock. And he's been staggered aggressively. And she's been staggered aggressively. Oh, they're all staggered. Well, time to cause harm. Ah, damn it, they got the damage one. It's always the damage dealer. Charge. Forceful gesture. So, we got her. We did not kill Philip. Didn't kill Philip. Another forceful gesture for the big guy. A sturdy defense? Nah, an inner ardor. It'll be great. Tink smack. He's got 4 health left. Here's the stigmatized, because apparently I can't count. He's been turbo staggered. He's been murdered. And a forceful gesture for Philip. Ooh, look at that. Wow. Look at you, Philip. Surviving because Rin is totally fucking everything up. Look at all that. Trash disposal. And if that doesn't work, a mannequin, followed by a Ferris guard, followed by a puppet blockade. And staggered. Can't believe how much trouble these guys are giving me. Mannequin, followed by a puppet blockade. Got him, but he gets to run away. Unduly optimistic that there's no learning happening here. Perhaps, perhaps not. Dang, still no monocle. Alright. I am going to take a quick look at the deck, the resistances, the page, combat info. I suppose it would be in the 7 association then. Here's the books, the pages. Where's the dang battle symbols? Grrr. Alright, Book of Dante. Does that help? Dante's page. Does that help? Dante's page. Oh, here we go. Expand. Well, that's a story. Page itself. Okay, I'm gonna look up the name of this thing. So, Jason. This is called Intelligence Gatherer. Battle symbols. Abnormality symbols. I search for Intelligence Gatherer. All right. Yeah, that didn't help at all. That's literally just what I already knew. Yep. That's the whole thing. That's all I'm getting. All I'm getting. So. Well, AutoMod caught a bot, so that's nice. Oh, fine work, Joel. Thank you. A hydrate. I am just not getting shown the hydrates anymore. And I'm spilling that all over myself. Such is life. Alright. What was I doing? Ah, yes. Just winging it. I guess the 8 o'clock circus. Sure. And we'll send Hakma's team again. 4 out of 4. Yep, this all looks good. We're just gonna fight him. Just gonna do some violence. Yay. Yeah, there are endurances here. Bulky charge, unicycle act. Dang. That's a lot. That's a lot of little dots there. So this, the elephant, is about to cause harm. We'll tank that little blunt thing at the end. Throw a Ferris guard over here. Let the show begin. Like an energy convert. There we go. Conserve, no, convert. Alright, so 6 to 11. I guess I'll just hit it with the inner ardor. And this one is gonna come at me with something that I will answer with a Ferris guard. Sounds good to me. So does anybody have a good dodge? Nobody does. So we're gonna let Summer take a hit. Then punch it with a reload. Charge. Inner ardor. Perfect. And the bayonet combat. Wow, this thing is really getting hurt. Charge. Maybe I just have to go through 5 fights with this thing equipped. They're going for it. Alright, when Emma and Noah are together, they cannot be staggered and gain an additional speed die. If their stagger resist falls to 0, they are separated. When Noah is dead, all resistance is changed to fatal. Okay. I bet I can get this unicycle act dealt with right quick. Oh, most certainly. Well, except that's pierce damage. Who is not good with pierce damage? You look like you're pretty bad with pierce damage, so I'm going to shoot you twice. Throw in a puppet blockade on the off chance he lives. And then we've got 2 points for an inner ardor. There we go. Can throw in an overcharge now. Gain 10 charge, become immobilized next scene. Restore light. Well, I don't need to restore light if I'm going to be knocked out next scene. So that's pierce and slash. That'll work just fine on this elephant. So overcharge on the elephant. On the other hand... Ah, whatever. I'll be knocking him around, it'll work. 3 to 10. That'll be fine. Bang, 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 bang. And the overcharge, and it's been staggered. It's dying. Inner ardor. Here come the circus knives, but that's fine. Okay, so I definitely meant to deal with that guy in a different fashion, but forgot to. Damage the opponent on a block. Deal bonus damage in a one-sided attack. In a clash, deal less damage. Sure. Alright, so I've got the shock round. Summary judgment. Unfortunately, I'm not fast enough to intercept that. So, I will go with a trash disposal. Because all damage types work on this guy. So this will stagger him. And summary judgment. And juggling. This is blunt. Charge. Bang! Get wrecked. Forceful gesture. Pow, he's been staggered. Ah, so it's at the end of the turn. Knock them around. Perfect. Sharp nails. Ouch. Ouch. Lean bloody wings. Deal bonus stagger. Deal damage. And down he go. Wild card. Does some healing there. Four, 8, 3, 7. There we go. So. Yep. Sturdy defense, puppet blockade, the usual. And a sturdy defense on that end. Undertake prescript. Target spotted. Just piling on as much as possible. And I want this one to clash at that 2. This one is meant to clash at the sturdy defense. Perfect. Bang, bang. Sturdy defense. Forceful gesture. Puppet blockade. Here comes the violence. But interestingly enough, it is staggered. So reload and focus fire. Everything but sturdy defense. Oh, I see. Well, that's fine. 4 to 8. 2 to 5. Sure, a Ferris guard and a mannequin. Yeah, I would love to do a couple of these. We'll go with an energy conversion and an extract fuel. It'll be great. Bang, bang. Bang. And the chopping. And reloading. As well as Ferris Guard. Puppet blockade. Ferris Guard again. 18 damage that did. Okay. Alright. 2-1-1. These are all melee attacks. So we're gonna leave this all completely undealt with. We're just gonna make sure it's the slowest thing hits last. So that's the thing that gets clashed with. They're all going after that center die there. Yeah, if he's not dead by now. Wait, that's a gun. Whatever, I don't care. Shock might get shot. Oh! Back! Got him. That's curtain call. It's not the coolest gun, but I do like that giant flintlock. Just blam, blam, blam! Blam, blam, blam! Alright, got no battle symbols at all. Yeah, you know what, I'm bored with this. Time to go into an actual fight again. So this crew. You have a giant flintlock. It does not go blam blam blam. Yes, I suppose it would go blam. Blam! Or something like that. Even that would be optimistic. Alright. So these guys are kind of rough to deal with on account of being really strong. Just big ol' hits every step of the way. Just thump. I could maybe send in Gabora, because she's got so goddamn much strength. You know what? Sure. We're gonna throw in Gabora's team. First turn boundary of death. 7 to 13. Yikes. Give protection out. On hit, inflict smoke. Okay, so this isn't good. This is kind of bad. I think she's going to be staggering people. Crush? Crush? How old is this page? And so Gabora has a repressed flesh. On Clash lose, gain 1 charge. So I don't want to use that repressed flesh. I don't want to use any of these counter dice right now. On hit, draw 1 page. She's very defended. 7 to 13, goddamn. So she doesn't have charge this time, but next time... Ooh. Does he have a not die button? I feel like he has a not die button. Yeah, he has a not die button. Oh, he has singular strike. Okay, so you know what? We're just gonna go after Nemo. Everybody's going after Nemo. Trace of fumes. Yep, that's that. Ouch. Yeah, I think I'm getting stomped again. Not necessarily because I took Gabura's team, but because I was completely unprepared for just how out of date Gabura's team is. Strength based on damage. Okay. Counter dice gain power and inflict fragile. 3 times per scene. So there, some counter dice. Energy beam. 13 to 21. Yikes. You know what? Fuck it. Why not? Why not? 1 in 4 chance to totally dominate him. And we're just jumping on this guy. Get him! And... oh! Didn't work. It was worth a try. Oh, I hope this doesn't kill her. Hey, we staggered the robot man. We have harmed the robot man. He's got bonus strength, but that's fine. Yeah, that is a devastating thrash. Wowzers. Hey, Gabura, anything you can do about that? 4 to 8, that's gonna be like 6 to 10s. Target's current defensive die. We'll go with the automated movement. And... to overcome crisis. So I can inhale smoke, or I can loss of senses. Charge. Oof! Get wrecked. Ooh! There goes Gabura. Which is very, very unfortunate, because she's the only one with an actual decent build here. Okay. And Anthraquinone got some health back. Mark the first enemy, deal extra damage, gains strength based on damage taken. Gains 2 strength and inflicts bleed. Ruddled Welts. Mountain of Corpses. All librarians except the selected one are immediately killed. Max light capacity, light restoration, strength, haste, proportional to the night. Alright. At low health, gain strength. Oh, deep drag. Perfect. 6 to 19. We are gonna make a bet here. If you care to take a dare, I'll make a bet with you. Charge. Deep drag we got. And now she's got that smoke. Wow. Anthraquinone is just... I can't believe you fucked it up that bad, Celeris. I am at a loss. Well, if this doesn't kill him, it'll actually be good. If nothing else, I got a book. No, this is gonna kill him. What an unfortunate time to be staggered. Laughter. 2 to 5 stagger, okay. Wins a clash, okay. Mountain of Corpses, okay. I feel like this is going to have 0 effect. Huh. Well, such is life. That devastating thrash really did tear me up. But I feel like I've got this office. As long as I bring in an actual build, I've got something here. I've got 2 books in Nemo anyways. So if I go to burn these, Book of a Night Owl. Oh. Let's see what I get. Didn't get him. I'll have to kill him again. So, how about these guys? Rose? Maybe. I only need 3 good... all characters except the selected librarian become immobilized. Hey, works for me. So, the Church of Gears Worshipper. This is a discard charge smoke card cycling build. What? And Violet has a Timson. Yeah, I guess we'll send in Jolt, Violet, and Pyros. And... yeah, what the hell is going on with this one? What in God's name is going on here? You know what? No. Hard no. This is gonna be a smoke build. Okay, be fast. Discard things. No. Not discard things. Be fast and slash. Throw in the Sooty Thwack. Yeah, this is looking pretty good. Yeah, so smoke. Smoke, smoke, smoke. Smoke cards. Got plenty. 5 to 9. Aha! Defense order. That looks like a good start. So we'll take a couple of defense orders. And they gain smoke. Use 2 smoke to boost the power of dice. Sure, we'll take a hidden blade. Gain 2 smoke, restore 2 light. Hey, sounds good to me. Now, on hit, inflict 3 smoke. 9 to 19. We'll take a deep drag and a vapor. Autonomous rush. Gain smoke and inflict smoke. Not what I need. If target has 2 or more smoke, and an assault order sounds good. Loss of senses. Okay, so do I have light? Inhale smoke, that's just like a whole lot. Gain 2 smoke and restore 1 light. So there, Jolt has a smoke build now. Pyros, I'm pretty sure this one actually turned out to be a pretty good build. Cool, we'll try it. Book of a Warp Cleanup Crew, and we have plenty of those.
사장님, 보셨습니까?
There's the Angry Robot Man. Roland will stay behind, and Pyros will go. Though I realize... I would, in theory, be doing this for the benefit of Pyros. but he isn't here right now. Ooh, opening up with a devastating thrash. Hello, Feylord Robin. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome, welcome.
Come charging in with a party of 5.
So I appreciate you coming by. I am... Ow! Well, I still appreciate you, even in spite. Even considering. Where was I? Oh, yes. So, I am Tentacle Panther, the extra-dimensional what-the-duck full of stolen thoughts and memories. I like to play the weird, strange, interesting things that I find neat. Ruina is one of them. And boy, what a night it has been. Bonus the slash damage. We'll throw out a brawl, why not? So, how was your night, Feylord Robin? Oh, hold on, I have a button for this. Aha, almost done with Baldur's Gate 3 Act 1. Delightful. Oh, what? Oh, what? What's going on? What's going on? Rip space. I don't want to rip space because I don't have charge yet. Don't want to hit that. We use a dimensional rift right here. And then we will energy cycle right in here. Because I guess we're going after her first. Deep Drag. Wow, that was a crushing disappointment. That was supposed to deal a large amount of damage, and it didn't. Oh, the suplex. Alright, take less damage from slash when hit. Chance to reduce damage. 3 successful attacks on the same target deal bonus stagger damage. Ooh. Gain speed. I could speed up Jolt. On second thought, I don't even remember if I still have that. Yes, he does still have that. Cool. Hope that matters. Yeah, this is a pretty cool fight, except for the whole devastating murder part. Boy, I'm getting smacked around by this already. Ooh, it's happening already. 9 to 19. 13 to 21. Alright, we're gonna try and vape our way out of this. Gain smoke and restore light. I'm not colliding with anything. I could brawl again. What? Why do I have collision in it? Why do I have... What was I thinking with this build? So what's your, what kind of build have you got in Baldur's Gate? It's blunt damage. Suppressed flash. Oof. Well, we're going with that one. So this will be best if I ignore it. Spend charge to draw pages. And the... yeah, sure. Sure, this sounds perfect. Ah, screw it. I will allow that to happen. Charge, and... beat me by 1 point! Okay, so we've established that Jolt looks cool as hell with the gear effects that show up when you use those abilities. Repressed flesh. Violence. Violence. Ah, perfect. We're gonna collide with that. And then this one. If 10 charges spent at once, add 2 power. All dice on this page gain 8 power. Basically just deal a whole pile of damage. On Clash Lose, add power to next die. Spend 3 charge to boost all power of dice on this page by +3. And he has plenty of charge. I am gonna send the Ripple in. And then I will energy cycle her. Dealt with. I will not deal with that. I will leave that undealt with. Trace of Fumes and Assault Order. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan for a turn. Trace of Fumes and then Assault Order. And that should hopefully kill her. Ripple. Ah, tragic. And the suplex. Got 1 out of 2 for that one. There's the energy cycle. Here's the Assault Order. Cut her right in half with that one. Lies. Start of the scene, randomize the cost of all pages whose original cost is less than 4. 3 successful attacks on the same target deal bonus stagger, and less damage from slash. So, who deals the most individual... Clearly it is Violet who deals the most individual attacks. This is... I don't even know why I had to ask. Hidden Blade, Smoking Pipe, Overcharge, Rip Space. Okay, so is anybody resistant to pierce damage? Because otherwise, someone's getting shot here. So that's a 3 to 8 dodge. That's going to be going off real heavy. He's resistant to blunt damage. Confound it. Well, whatever. We're going to hit him. Defense orders. You know what? We're going to defense order that. And Jolt will suffer somewhat. Use some smoke to boost power of all dice on this page. It'll do. So he's at 7. He could overcharge. On the other hand, probably don't want to do that. About 70%. I could rip space. It is a You know what? I do want to overcharge. But first, I will leap. I was leaping along. Leap, leap, leap. We're going to overcharge. Charge. So, tanked it a little bit. Ooh, and then just barely got the stuff back. Automated movement does it, and that, well, it was worth a shot. The counter die sorta helped, almost helped. Oh, 1 left. Ah, he gets the suplex and the stagger because he had a single point of stagger left. Upon winning a clash, inflict 1 to 3 bind next scene at a 50% chance. Deal bonus stagger damage against bound targets. Add a learn page to hand. Replace all dice with ones on the opponent's page. So, now I get to steal a turbo laser whenever he uses it. Except for now, when I can't use it because he's actually too, pale hands. Huh, interesting. I'm sad. So as long as I can hit him before that devastating thrash goes off, I'll be fine. So I'm not gonna learn, because that would be a waste. I will save these pages. I can forceful gesture. Dice abilities on this page only activate if the opponent has offensive dice. And clash win. Next offensive dice. Well, that... Oh, okay. That's a little coding quirk just to make sure it's not punching me in the back of the head 3 turns down the line. Let's reduce some damage. reduced some damage, and then clocked him a good one. And there's the stagger. We got him good. Ow. Unfortunately, they got by. She's alive, she's just not moving. However, Ready Up looks like something that I could mess with. Like Defense Order. Yeah, that looks like a good call. Hit that with the Defense Order. Then Trace of Fumes that guy. Spend 3 charge to boost the power of this. 10 charges spent at once. So 9. Can I deal 9? Potentially. So that's going to spend all the charge, so then I will Dimensional Rift some back. Scratch that. I'm not going to Rip Space this turn. I'm gonna Ripple and Dimensional Rift. Because I want this guy to be dead. Defense Order, staggered, yeah! 33 damage! 40 on that first hit, 30 on the next hit. Wowzers! And Vi's going to Brawl. Dimensional Rift, then we'll Rip Space. I didn't even use Learn. Dimensional Rift. And then Brawl. Oh, it's actually a Brawl. Ta-da! We got the Kane office. Delightful. Dark Cloud, Enraged Striker, and Hyros has bad luck. I forget what Dark Cloud is for. Alright, but we got some books. And
특허
we're
전쟁이란
maybe
건
gonna do that
꽤
again.
치열한가 보네.
I suppose patent wars are fiercely fought, judging from the way he talked about it.
그렇지. 이 도시에서 돈을 벌 수 있는 수단 중 제일 확실한 게 기술이니까.
Yeah. All in all, technology is the most reliable means of making money in this city.
그 기술을 위해 특허 전쟁을 벌인다지만 대개는 이기든 지든 간에 양측 다 좋지는 않아.
Patent wars are waged over those technologies, but in truth, neither side really benefits from them. It ends in a Pyrrhic victory at best.
잘 대처하지 않으면 모방하는 기술이 나와 권리를 잃거나 시간과 에너지를 많이 쏟아버리니까 결국 저런 녀석들만 돈을 버는 격이야.
If they don't respond well, they might lose their rights to the technology by an imitation, or spend too much time and energy for the win to have been worthwhile. At the end of the day, people like the guests we just greeted profit the most from those conflicts.
뭐 그래도 보는 견해에서는 재미가 쏠쏠하긴 해. 흥미로운 이야기가 많은데 이야기 좀 해줄까?
Well, it's entertaining to spectate as long as the trouble isn't yours. I got a bunch of interesting stories. You want to hear them?
그런 건 나중에. 이야기가 길어질 것 같네.
Save the whole thing for a later time. It sounds like it'll be a long story.
알사도 특허 전쟁에 참여한 적이 있을까?
Has R-Corp participated in a patent war?
글쎄, 들어본 적은 없는 것 같네. 용병을 다루는 곳은 적지 않지만 알사는 중에서도 특출난 편이니까.
I don't know. I don't think I heard any stories about that, at least. Our corp is already exceptional among private military contractors.
그럼 알사가 다른 날개의 특이점을 노릴 경우는?
How about the singularity of another wing? Has R-Corp tried to get a hold of any?
그건 모든 날개가 똑같이 생각하고 있겠지. 보통 자신의 특이점만 사용하는 날개는 드물어.
I bet every wing thinks the same way about that matter. few wings use their singularity on its own.
알사도 분명 다른 날개의 특이점을 함께 사용하고 있을 거라고. 사용할 때마다 드는 비용도 있고.
Harcourt must be using a singularity or two that doesn't belong to him, you know what I mean? And they gotta pay the owners a fee whenever they use them.
다른 날개의 특이점을 알아낸다면 그 비용을 절감할 수 있을 거란 거지?
If they uncovered the secrets of those singularities owned by other wings, they could save that expense, correct?
맞아.
Spot on. Ooh. So now we have a chesed monster to fight, but it's 9:30, so I have to go to bed. We will burn some books, and then we'll fill the rest of the time. Oh, look at that! I only got one book of Martina. You know what? We're gonna do that fight again. We're gonna. Ta-da! We got Nemo! Yeah! And there's Bada. Yep, there's Bada, alright. Didn't get Martina. But boy, oh boy, have we ever got the rest of these. Oh, for son of a... We didn't get Nemo's Death Ray. No, we did. We did get Nemo's Death Ray. Nemo's exclusive page. Wow, that's... Charge has very little to do with that. That's just a big old... blam. Ooh, wait a minute. He can use ranged. Or can he? Hold on, it's time for science. He can't use ranged. He can't do it. Okay, this guy looks pretty cool. Okay, what am I looking at? What am I looking at? What am I looking at? Pyros? For some reason, I guess. Why not? He's got the big old charge thing. Ooh, he's probably got access to some better charge cards now. So there's like Energy Cycle, there's Energy Shield, which can gain up to 4 charge. This is charge and light. So I could either have energy cycles or I could have an energy shield and an energy conversion. So absorb impact. Gain 6 charge. There's overcharge, there's golden opportunity. Gain 5 charge, it's a strong defense, and you can gain up to 7 charge, actually. And there's ready up. Give a whole bunch of protection out. Spend 3 charge. Feeling like maybe I should remove the overcharge. Remove the overcharge. Spend 3 charge to draw 2 pages. On hit, draw 1 page. Alright. Spend 3 charge to boost power of everything on the page. Inflict bind next scene. So these are mostly the defensive. Yeah, the defensive charge gains. So we're gonna use a leap, swap it for an energy conversion. Quantum leap. Character did not use any pages for a scene. Gain. Oh, this is a relic of the previous one. If only I could take more than one rip space, but I can't, so I have to depend on cycling through very quickly. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Gain haste, spend 3 charges to draw 2 pages. This, I think it'll do. I think it will do. Cool. So then who's gonna get the laser face? Being an adult is saying fuck sleep at night and sleep fuck in the morning. I have to get up for work at 5:30. And I'm changing to a new job where I also have to get up for work at 5:30. But because it's a slow onboard, I'm gonna have both jobs for a while, and it's gonna be weird and confusing and emotionally exhausting because one of the jobs involves children. Yeah, win 10 clashes against ranged combat pages. That's the thing that she did? Wait, what? Use the page ink over with 7 pages in hand? What? How is... That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Jolt doesn't even have that page. Pyros just didn't get the thing for some reason. Alas. Okay, so what was I going to do? Okay, we burned the books. Are there any other books to burn? Lots of thumb books. The Unstable Book of the Crying Children. My mouse isn't quite lined up with things. It's weird. Kind of bugging me. But we're going to go to the credenza. We're going to look up some of the small stories. That's not the right thing. That is not what I meant. I'm going to look at the books. Okay, yeah, that is what that is. So, the books. We're gonna look at the books. Yeah, we've done the Stray Dogs. Yeah, no, we've done the Molar Office. Have we done these guys? Yeah, we'll go with the fixers, and then we're on to the urban plague level stuff. All people and firms generating income in this city must pay their taxes. In addition to the fund for work-related expenses, such as maintenance of equipment and monthly rent for office space, which is already a lot, fixers must accommodate for rather heavy taxes as well. I became a fixer trying not to starve, but the taxes have put me in an even tougher hardship. Ordinary people have a hard time bearing this pressure, but what can I do? In the city, orders are to be followed. We all know what happens if we don't abide by them. For one to start working as a fixer, they must acquire a license issued by the Hana Association, the first association in the order. The set of skills required to get a fixer's license is quite different from those needed to pass wing entrance exams. One is about physical fitness, while the other is more about mental prowess, so to speak. There are exceptions, of course, but this is generally the case. After acquiring the license, the fixer must join an office. After all, it's nigh impossible for a no-name fixer to take jobs on their own. Choosing the right office is also important, but you can worry about that later. Only the skilled ones can afford to make choices like decline offers from offices or ask to be transferred to another. Newcomers who've only just become fixers, or incompetent planks who can't handle their work properly, should be content with any office that accepts them. Oh, Hana means fixer. You.
Really, does being a fixer sound cool to you? I suppose it seems nicer than the likes of rats swarming around in the back streets. It does have a professional charm to it too, but this is a tough job, I tell you. It might be better for you to try and enter a small company to do desk work instead. If you really believe that fixers are cool, let me tell you something. Fixers have to risk their lives at every moment. I know it sounds silly. Everyone already struggles and fights for their life, so what's so special about us? Well, at least you won't have to hear of your friend's death while you're having lunch. You pack your favorite food, you savor its taste, and when you're about to swallow it, you know how it feels to choke on it? Your friend's head suddenly rolls over to your feet. Things just happen like that. Syndicate grunts rush into your office all of a sudden, heads are blown off, and a gruesome fight breaks out. It's the so-called office raid. Are you still not convinced? Syndicate or fixer, once you set foot in this business, all the things will bind you like shackles, slowly dragging you to the bottom. The sheer weight is going to tire you, and you'd no longer be willing to go back up. Go back and think again carefully. It's not too late for you to make the right choice. Who said a fixer is a free man? Must have been some no-good show-off who told you that. Kid, that's just our dream and nothing more. Fixers are managed by offices. Most of our jobs come from the requests the offices get, so we're virtually out of work without them. And offices are managed by the 12 associations, and on top of those 12 is the Hana Association. Our lives are subordinate to layer upon layer of hierarchy. I'd love to hear where that supposed freedom is according to them, because I don't see it. There's one way to achieve that pipe dream. A fixer's freedom is only truly complete when they're given a color from the Hana Association. Don't go around proclaiming that you'll become one of the colors, though. You think it's that easy to break free from these massive fetters?
All right. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for everyone who stuck around. Thank you for everyone who came in at the raid. Thank you. Oh, I didn't even notice that Feylord Robin resubscribed. Thanks for the raid and thanks for that. My goodness, I should probably invite him to the Donnybrook on Saturday. Because the Donnybrook is this Saturday, you know. The Donnybrook, the second aerial Donnybrook, is coming this Saturday afternoon. 3 p.m. Mountain Time. We're going to be up in the sky, screaming and desperately trying to make the airship not be on fire, which will be difficult because Mesmer really likes putting incendiary rounds in goddamn everything. It's a rocket launcher. It already lights fires. Cool, put incendiary rockets in it. It's a flamethrower. Make it somehow even more incendiary. I don't know. It does, and I think it affects how it stacks up. Because it's a thing. I don't know how he did it, but he's found a more flaming flamethrower somehow. And boy, oh boy, does he like using it. I'm looking forward to the Donnybrook. I'm also looking forward to tomorrow, where we play more Phoenix Point, and I maybe find a facility in Australia that will allow me to construct the ancient farming equipment that I've been trying to construct for a couple of weeks now. I have high hopes because I've scanned the entire friggin' planet and Australia is the last place left. So it's gonna be a delight all around. Excitement abounds. I will see y'all tomorrow, because right now I'm gonna drop you off with Alguma Bear. Alguma Bear, he is a green bear. He is a delight. He's a big old sturdy fella. He plays a lot of Hitman. He's on Starfield. He's in space. He's a bear. He's got a little alien antenna. Maybe that has something to do with the space. We'll have to ask him. I don't know. I don't know Alguma Bear that well, but he's a close friend of Pank, which means I want to know him better because, like, Pank's cool. I really want to hang out with Mental Marsupial more. We have an identical sense of humor, I think. But I'm running out of time talking about this, so take care of yourselves. Till tomorrow. Toodaloo.